I did this video, Conversations with Boo, and I've just been running behind. So here you go. Conversations with Boo. This is gonna end up being a segment at some point, y'all, okay? So the other day, Boo and I were talking about Project 2025, talking about going into an election year, talking about the war, all this stuff. And she's like, well, you know, there's a president who did 3 terms. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, Roosevelt. And I was like, ain't that something? And she was like, yeah, it was World War II. And, you know. And then she went to bed. How you gonna go to bed knowing I'm inquisitive? If I don't know, other people may not know. So now I gotta go write notes and look some basic stuff up to come and educate everybody else. Okay? And so I found some stuff, and I'm so excited. First and foremost, remember, I'm not licensed. I'm not a professional. I'm just a human being who's been through it, who's going through it, and you all have Google at your fingertips. You can educate yourselves at your leisure, and I will be checking notes like I tell you when I will. Now, Franklin D. Roosevelt, known as FDR, served from 1933 till 1945. Here's the thing. He served 3 full terms. He got elected into a 4th term, but 1 month into that, he passed away. Boo, on a technicality, he served 3 terms and 1/1000th of a 4th term. So, with that being said, and it was because of the Great Depression, it was because of World War II, and all the instability that was around, he was able to prove the stability with what he was doing. And this is information I read. Keep in mind, y'all, okay? Now, what I also didn't know, don't come for me, he's the first and only president thus far who was physically disabled, paralyzed from the waist down, and he had to use a wheelchair. He had polio. So the White House had to install ramps and accessibility for him. So the White House didn't have it. But, you know, this was a long time ago, so we'll keep it simple, right? I'm assuming this man, he was physically disabled from the waist down, and he ran 3 1/1000th of a term. Yay! Thank you. We got a win for the disabled community. Okay. Now, the fact that the White House didn't have the stuff, but maybe this brought some information for y'all. I know it was a real big thing for me to learn and understand that, especially going into an election year, and because we are going through the stuff we're going through, and you got to educate yourself on Project 2025. But hey, remember, you're not alone. We're in it together, and I love you.